Hi, this is Chris Pruitt. I'm a cataract and glaucoma specialist with the eye surgeons. I'm going to be talking in this presentation about when you're initially diagnosed with open angle glaucoma, whether it's better to start with a small laser treatment or if it's better to start with eye drops as your initial eye pressure lowering therapy. So to recap, glaucoma is damage to the optic nerve caused by eye pressure. The treatment for glaucoma is to lower the eye pressure and slow down the rate at which damage is done to the optic nerve. Now, the eye has a faucet and a drain, and zooming in on this segment right here, this is where the faucet is and where fluid is produced inside the eye. Fluid goes through the pupil and over here to the drain of the eye. In open angle glaucoma, we're saying that the cornea is not close to the iris and the iris is not covering up the drain, so we have access to the drain for a laser treatment. So if the drain isn't covered up, we can do small lasers, eye drops, small surgeries, or big lasers. The purpose of this presentation is to look at small lasers, or SLT, versus eye drops. This is a picture of the drain inside an eye. So this right here is where the drain is, this brown line, and this is the iris. So we're looking across the pupil into the drain on this picture. What we can do is we can put some laser spots into the drain of the eye, and that wakes up the drain cleaning cells and helps the eye pressure be lower. Now, eye drops, there are a variety of types. You use them once or more a day, and there are various local or systemic side effects. So if you're diagnosed with glaucoma, which one is better, the laser treatments or the eye drops? Fortunately, there's a randomized controlled trial asking this very question. This is the Laser in Glaucoma and Ocular Hypertension Study, also known as the LIGHT trial. What it did is it compared patients who were newly diagnosed with glaucoma who were started on eye drops and compared them to newly diagnosed glaucoma patients who were given a laser treatment instead. And what they found was that if they got the laser treatment, SLT, first, they had less worsening of glaucoma, they needed less major glaucoma surgeries in the future, and they had less of a need for eye drops in the future as well. This graph here shows the rates of the glaucoma getting worse. So you want this line to be lower. And the lower line here is patients who got the laser treatment. And the higher line is the patients that got eye drops. So the laser was better than starting with eye drops. This is a table from the study as well. Trabeculectomies are really major glaucoma surgeries where we're basically making a hole in the eye for fluid to slowly leak out of the eye. 5.8% of people that started with eye drops eventually needed this surgery, as compared to 2.4% of patients who were given the laser treatment first. That means that the laser treatment reduces your risk of eventually needing a major glaucoma surgery by about half. Similarly, in patients who were started on eye drops were generally required to continue those eye drops for the entire trial. Only 18% of people were able to get off of their eye drops after starting them, whereas people who were given the laser treatment first, about 70% of them were able to go a full 6 years without eventually needing eye drops. There are some risks to SLT treatment, even though it's generally safe. Roughly 2/3 of patients have a decrease in their eye pressure, and the other 1/3 typically have nothing happen in general. However, rarely the eye pressure can go up after laser treatment. That's why in my clinic we recheck the pressure roughly 1 hour after the laser treatment. The laser treatment can be repeated, but the second time you get the treatment done, it may not work as well as the first time. About 5% of people can have some temporary blurry of their vision, but this typically goes away in about a day or two. Permanent vision loss is very rare. I want you to contact us if you're having any problems with your vision following the laser treatment. If you wake up the next day and your vision isn't as good as it was before the laser, please call us and let us know. We normally prescribe some anti-inflammatory drops for about 4 days after the laser. This helps with any potential inflammation the laser could cause, and it also helps boost the long-term efficacy of the laser as well. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for letting us take care of you. Have a great day.